Hey guys, it's Rachel. So I just want to talk to you about my elimination diet that I'm doing. It is week 1. I've just completed week 1 and it's been interesting so far. So I'll give you a little background. An elimination diet is a way to see if you have any food allergies or food sensitivities. Usually if you have a lot of GI issues, gut problems, things like bloating, cramping, diarrhea, then you can't find the root cause for this. Is a good way to kind of see if maybe you have some kind of allergy or food sensitivity so you can help yourself out. For me, I've kind of had a lot of stomach issues like throughout my life. My dad has issues, so does my brother, and we haven't really been able to figure out for any of us what really the problem is. I've had ultrasounds done. I've tried adding in prebiotics or probiotics, and nothing really seems to really solve the issue. So I'm taking the year off from competing this year. So I won't be competing until 2017. So I thought, what would be a better time than now to try this out? It's a 6-week process, so it's a big commitment. But now that I'm not competing right now, I have the time to do it without sacrificing muscle mass or leanness or anything like that. So yeah. So basically what elimination diet is, it's a 6-week process. The first 3 weeks, you're basically taking out a majority of food groups. So you're removing all nuts, all seeds, all dairy. You're also removing most meat, pretty much all meats and most things you would eat on a regular basis. So basically the only meat that I'm eating right now is bison and then some lamb. So I'm sticking to about 1 protein meal a day. You get to eat all fruits except for citrus. You are allowed to eat all vegetables except for shade grown vegetables, things like tomatoes, eggplant, and white potatoes. I can have sweet potato and some squash. All grains are eliminated except for rice or buckwheat. Any soy products or anything like that, so no tofu and no beans, black beans, peas, edamame, things like that. So no soy milk either, no almond milk, things like that. All condiments are out, minus some sea salt and some fresh herbs and stuff like that. And in most oils, I do use olive oil and coconut oil right now. In addition to, probably the hardest thing for me has been all caffeine is out. So not just no coffee, no caffeine, no tea, no soda or anything like that. And I'll be honest, the first day, Monday, when I did this, I had a massive migraine. My head was just pounding. It hurt so bad. I got nauseous. But then after that first day, it kind of has gotten a lot better. Today I don't really, I have some herbal tea in the morning, but after that I'm fine. So also no sweeteners are allowed. So you can use stevia sparingly, but I'm trying not to use it just to keep everything kind of clean. So with that being said, what the hell do I eat? So usually I'm starting out every morning with a smoothie before I go and usually go do CrossFit or go to the gym. So it's usually a smoothie. I put kale, some frozen berries, either canned pumpkin or banana or some pineapple, and then I use coconut milk, some cinnamon, and also I've used some cold pressed beet juice. Beet juice is a really good natural NO booster, so I love beets anyway. So, and I blend it all up and I have that smoothie either on the way to the gym or wherever I'm going. And then I'll eat roasted vegetables, either on top of spinach and arugula or on top of rice. I'll have that for a couple meals. And then one of my meals will be either bison or lamb. I actually got some quail the other day too. So either quail, some kind of game meat with roasted vegetables. And then the hardest part has been after dinner when I want dessert. I'm so used to having like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese with like some peanut butter or some berries at night for my dessert. So now I have fruit, which is good. It just doesn't necessarily get that sweet craving that I want. But you know, you learn to adjust. It's, you know, it's tough, but you figure it out. So how do I feel? Actually, I feel pretty good. I was a little worried. I mean, I love protein. I love meat. I love things like that. So having just one meal a day, I was like, oh, I'm gonna die. How am I gonna do that? I usually eat like 200 grams of protein a day, and now I'm eating like probably like 30 or 50, something like that. And I'm slowly thinking that maybe some of my stomach issues have been from over protein consumption, because I feel great now. I haven't been bloated once the whole week, and I think I had a little bit too much chili flakes in my food. I'm going to limit I just taking chili flakes out of it. So I feel really good. I've lost 4 pounds, which isn't really that surprising because I'm sure that my caloric intake is lower. But I mean, my caloric intake prior to this wasn't super high anyway, because I've had a really pretty bad rebound since I finished competing last year. So I've still not been eating very super high caloric amount. But I mean, I work out the same. So I've lost 4 pounds, which is great. And I'm pretty sure I haven't been tracking at all, which is kind of weird. And it kind of makes me a little nervous, but I'm trying to just be open, not track, eat when I'm hungry, eat what I want. And I'm sure because I've been eating a lot more fruit and I have rice and things like that, and some sweet potatoes, that my carbs are higher than usual, and I'm still losing weight, which is a good sign for me. I'm hoping that my body will respond well to carbohydrates because they're awesome, and that's for athletic performance and things like that. Being able to consume a lot of carbohydrates and still maintain your body fat percentage and things like that is also awesome. So what comes next? So this is week 1 of the complete removal of everything. I have 2 more weeks where everything is eliminated, and then the next chunk of 3 weeks that comes next are when you do your reintroductions. So what I'll do is say on Monday I'll introduce dairy. So on Monday, and just Monday, along with my regular diet, I'll add in dairy throughout the day. And then on Tuesday and Wednesday, I'll eat in the eliminated version of the diet. So like the way I am eating right now, and I'll just kind of see how my body feels out of those 2 days of processing the dairy that I've eaten. And then if I feel great, nothing changes in my body, then I say, oh, check, dairy is good to go. Then on Thursday, I will add in another food group. And it will just be that food group along with the elimination diet. So I won't, if dairy is okay, I won't eat dairy and the new food group as well. And Thursday, I'll just be the new food group, like say nuts. So I eat nuts and peanut butter and things like that on Thursday. Then on Friday and Saturday, I will eat the regular elimination diet and see how my body responds. And that'll go on for about 3 weeks, adding in a different group every 3 days, and then seeing how I respond and seeing if anything sets off my symptoms. And if it does, awesome. I know that either I can eliminate it from my diet, or at least I know when I do eat that food group, I know what to expect. So far, what I'm kind of thinking is that I probably eat too much protein, which is probably blocking at my system a little bit, and I probably just kind of go too hard with seasonings and sweeteners and all kinds of that, because I'm kind of a go big, go home kind of person. I like big, bold flavors. I like a lot of spice, or a lot of sweet, or a lot of sour, kind of all that. So, I mean, we'll see. I really am enjoying eating a lot of fruit and any vegetables that I want, which is, you know, when you compete and you're trying to lean out, yes, you can eat vegetables. Yes, you can sometimes eat fruit, but you always, when you're competing, especially when you're in your prep, you have to measure all your vegetables. You have to do everything specifically. And I love vegetables. I was a vegetarian for 6 years. I love them. And I want to just eat all the vegetables I want to. I mean, the vegetables, so that's been kind of a nice thing. I am excited when I get to have coffee again. I will not lie. That has been probably, I walk by at Starbucks and it's, it looks so good. Just coffee, just give me a cup. But besides that, I feel good. my performance in the gym hasn't really suffered at all. I've been doing CrossFit 4 or 5 days a week, going to the gym on top of that, doing cardio and lifting. And I mean, I think my strength is a little bit down, but I've had some shoulder issues, so I haven't been lifting as heavy anyway, and some hamstring issues. So I think that's also probably part of it. Not necessarily my energy's been great. Without the caffeine, I tend to want to nap a little bit more often, but I mean, that's just life. I've still been, I pushed myself in the gym, had a great workout today, and so yeah, I think everything's going good. I'm pretty happy, feel good. Yeah, so I will check in with you guys next week after week 2 is done. I will link the article about elimination dieting below in the description section. So yeah, you guys can follow me on Instagram, Rachel Bruin, Snapchat, Rachel Bruin, Facebook, Rachel Gabriel or Rachel Olkin NPC Athlete. Yeah, what else is there? Twitter, Rachel Bruin. And I'll link all those below too, so check it out. Comment below if you have any questions, subscribe. I'll be doing this, for the next 5 more weeks after this, and then hopefully I'll continue on with other little things I'm trying out. Yeah, so see you guys later.